And our crew's trying to line themselves up and set them up to head in onto a dock. And it looks like Cap's finally making his move, and we're finally going to get a little action here. Welcome back, guys, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back down at the ramp, and today we are visiting 79th Street. So we kind of got two boats holding off here. You can see the one to the left, the one that we're centered on here on the screen, but neither one's really making a move on either one of these open docks. I think this crew's kind of waiting on the boat in front of them because the boat in front of them actually has been struggling trying to get over. And I'm pretty sure I've seen this captain before, but on a different boat, so this might be a new boat to them. But obviously, as you can tell, they are having some struggles trying to get over to the dock. So we finally got the boat starting to point at least in the right direction a little bit. So Cap's going to throw it back into forward gear. And no, I'm wrong. Cap's going to throw it in reverse. And our other boat's going to go ahead and make their move now. At least that Cap's got the boat facing the right way. Our guy on the stern of this vessel looks completely unimpressed at this point. So Cap's going to go ahead and make his turn in, decide he's tired of waiting, and they're going for it. And it looks like we're switching some sides. The lines and fenders might have been on. We are going from starboard to port. And it's funny because Cap's made his turn in and he's coming in on the dock, and our other Cap that was struggling is still just sitting out there. Maybe they're having mechanical trouble. I can't really tell from here. Gotta be careful. Cap's coming in a little hot. Gotta watch that throttle hand. And they kick the stern out. And I think they're going to miss on the first approach. So Cap's trying to bring it back around. And he's definitely struggling. And they're going to have to back out and try one more time. So again, Cap back into forward gear. Gives it the beans a little bit there. Quickly back to neutral. I think we're going to miss again. And you can tell by the wind in the background. The wind's blowing right to left across our screen. And I think that's messing with him a little bit because he's way off of number 5 now. They're not even close. So, and his guy's going to go for the step on and try and pull him back over. And they're going to hit the dock. The boat's caught on the front of the dock. He's trying to pull it over to 5. He can't get the bow across. It's hitting the pole. Cap's going to leave the helm and come over and try and push it on. Okay, so they're going to go on to 6. They were originally trying for 5. You saw our guys move the lines and fenders over to the other side, but they're going to take what they can get at this point. But that'll work and get them on the dock. And our Cap that's over here on the far side that we were originally looking at is still struggling. They're still not on the dock, even after the adventure this captain had, missing a few times. The other boat still hasn't come on an approach. They're kind of blocked by the tree right this second, so I can't actually get a good shot of them from here. And now our crew is going to try and move, it looks like, over to 5 from 6. So, I'm not sure what the move's all about. I mean, there is a sailboat that's been sitting on 6 for almost 2 weeks now. It's funny because it actually gets high-sided. At low tide, the keel digs in and the boat winds up on its side. But they're kind of 3-lane ramps. I mean, you could have stayed on 6 and still backed your trailer down and came off and loaded. But maybe, I guess they don't want to power load. Maybe they want to pull on. But it just seems like a lot of work. But our crew's going to get it done, and they'll get over here to 5. And our other crew is still not on the dock. That started before these guys. Oh, but we got somebody in the water. They've decided they're going to give up, and they're going to try and swim it in. So, I don't know if we've had mechanical failure over here, if they just couldn't get it. I'm guessing by seeing this, though, we probably were having a mechanical issue of some kind. And somebody finally said, yeah, I'm sick of it, get me off this boat, jumped in, swam the line over, and is going to pull the vessel over. That is always a fun one, and now we've got somebody on the dock. And it looks like it was the captain who finally jumped in. So, looks like the captain's still on the inside of the boat. She probably needs to move up the dock. But that's just an interesting one. Our crew, again, they were struggling for sure. Where did this person come from? There's somebody else in the water, too. I didn't even see where they came from. So, that one was strange. So, Cap's got them up here, though. They should be good to go. Cap's sitting over here at the end of 8 now. And here comes our next crew in on approach today. You can tell once again that wind's just whipping. You can see the flag on their boat. It's been an interesting one today. Lots of people have struggled trying to get onto the dock with the wind. But our crew looks like we got some lines on the ready, so they're a little bit prepared at least. Cap's going to make their approach. And it looks like we're going to make the approach. Well, I thought originally on 5, but no, we're going to switch it up. They're switching lines. It looks like they're going to go for 4. But I bet he switches this again because that wind's blowing right to left across the screen. As you can see, he's already being drug over there. Yeah, and he's going to go ahead and make that switch. So lines are being moved again. But he might be a little late on this one now. That wind's kind of already pulled him across. And getting a little sideways toward the dock. And it looks like we got somebody off and onto the dock. But once again, that wind's grabbed him and it's pulling him around. And this crew's going to do the same thing we saw the last crew do. They don't want to be on 6 because the sailboat's there. And they're going to have to drag it around because the wind just grabbed them and pulled them. Been a rough one for these guys today down here, but our crew's going to work on it, and they're going to try and get this thing dragged back over. But you can tell the struggle's real because it's not an easy pullover. There we go. They're getting around now, and they should be able to get this one pulled on, and they'll be good to go from here. And speaking of good to go, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.